TMU Paper 1, and I have selected it for the year 2023. And this paper 1 is also called as mathematical reasoning paper. So let's go ahead with it. And this is the very first question which you have here is integration of 0 to 1. This is a definite integration. Ax plus b dx is given to you 1. Okay. And this is also given to you integration 0 to 1 x times ax plus b times dx is 1. You have to find the value of a and b, right? So as you guys must be knowing, integration of x to the power n dx is actually equal to x to the power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So this thing will be using here. Okay. So if I'll be doing here the integration I'll be getting is that for ax plus b, for integration of ax plus b dx, I'll be getting here is that ax, so I'll get ax square over 2 plus bx, right? And these have the limits 0 to 1. I'll put the limits here. Same way, if I do, this x will be multiplied inside and this will become ax square plus bx, right? So actually you have to do the integration of ax square plus bx dx, isn't it? Yeah. So this you'll be getting it as ax cube over 3 plus bx cube square over 2, right? Now, since it's a definite integration, obviously you won't be getting any constant. These both are for 0 to 1. Okay. So see, when I'll put 1, I'll get a plus b. When I'll put 0, I'll get 0 only. So you'll get here a over 2 plus b, isn't it? And here you'll get is that a over 3 plus b over 2, isn't it? So these both what you get. Now, but you have to find a plus b, so separately. Now this thing is given to you 1. This thing is also given to you 1, isn't it? So I'll just equate both of them, right? So two equation which I'll get here is that first equation I get is that a plus 2b, I'll get it as 1. A plus 2b, I'll get it as, right? 2 will be coming in this LCM when I'll be taking, so it would be 2b, and then this 2 is transfer here, so this will become 2, right? So a plus 2b becomes 2, and 2a plus 3b equals to 6, right? Solving the simultaneous equation, you can get the value of a and b. How I'll solve it? I'll multiply this by 2, right? So this I get 2a plus 4b, I get it as 4, and 2a plus 3b, I get it as 6, isn't it? So when I subtract this, okay, so b, I get it as minus 2, right? And then a, I get it as 6, right? A, I get it as 6. Okay. So 6 minus 2, I get it as 4. Right. Now you have so many options. We cannot judge it, right? Any kind of option elimination cannot be done here. So I hope you must have got this, right? And the thing to remember here that integration of x to the power n is actually equal to x to the power n plus 1, right? Okay. Right. Now, let's go ahead, and here we have the second question. Okay, so what we have here for the second question is that the graph of y equal to x square plus 5x plus 6, right? This is a quadratic equation which is given. This is a straight line which is given. Y equal to mx minus 3. M is a constant are plotted. M is the slope of this line. Given that graph do not meet, right? Graph do not meet, what is the complete range possible of m, right? So in this case, what you have to do, suppose this is a right, and this is a straight line. Okay. Now, if they are not meeting, what you'll do, you'll put the values of this, put the value of this line, right? Variables in this graph, and see how many solution you get, right? And now, since they are already telling you do not have any solution, so means that you have no solutions for this, right? So no solution for a quadratic equation. When do you get? When d is lesser than 0. D is what? Discriminant, means b square minus 4ac lesser than 0, right? So how to do is, see, I have this equation of graph is y equal to x square. Now suppose if they would have been meeting, right, this line would have been intersecting at 2 points, isn't it? So here in this case d would have been greater than to 0. If this line would have been touching it, so in this case d would have been equal to 0, right? So I have y equal to x square plus 5x plus 6. Okay. And y also they are telling that it is equal to mx minus 3, isn't it? Y they are telling it as mx minus 3. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll put the values here. Okay. And okay. So this I'll equate with this, right? So mx minus 3 is equal to x square plus 5x plus 6, isn't it? These equation I've equated, right? Now, if this equation solution turns out to be no solution, right, then they are not intersecting, right? Okay, they do not have any solution. So I'll see x square, I'll shift that side. So 5x minus mx plus 9, isn't it? So this means I have x square plus x 5 minus m plus 9, right? See, I got a quadratic equation which is there in variable x. Okay, now this equation should have no solution, means d of this equation should be lesser than 0. To d lesser than 0 means what? B square minus 4ac should be lesser than 0. What is b here? B is 5 minus m, a is 1, this a is 1, c is 9, isn't it? So I'll do that. Here I'll write d is lesser than 0. So b square minus 4ac, this thing is lesser than 0. So b is what? 5 minus m whole square minus 4 times 1 times 9. This thing should be lesser than 0, right? So what you will get? 5 square is 25, right? M square is m square, yeah, minus 10m minus 36. This thing is lesser than 0, isn't it? So m square 35 minus 26, how much it is? Minus 11, right? So you'll get m square minus 10m minus 11. This thing is lesser than 0, right? You'll factorize this. What are the factors? 11 factor are 10 and 1, minus 10 and minus 1. So this implies you'll get it as m minus 11 and m plus 1, isn't it? These are the factors. This should be lesser than 0, isn't it? So what should be the value of m to get lesser than 0? I'll put something here more than 12. You will get positive, here negative, and then positive. Okay, so what is the value of m? Minus 1 to 11, isn't it? This would be your solution. Fine. So this would be your solution, minus 1 to 11. Okay, that's it. So which is there in this option? It is option A, right? So this is how you have to do. Remember, D. Any time you have to find the solution, you have to equate the equation, whatever type. Suppose you are getting cubic equation, you are getting quadratic equation, right? So quadratic equation, you have three things, right? When D is greater than 0, means you have real and an equal solution. Okay, when D is equal to 0, you have equal solution, isn't it? And then when D is lesser than 0, you have no solution. So that's what we have to do. Whatever type of equation I get, from that I'll find the D and then I'll try to find the values. I hope you guys must have got this. Now let's do this. This is again, we got a definite integration system, right? What your TMU says that paper 1 is mathematical reasoning paper, but what happens? They put any type of question in any paper. So we have to be prepared for that. Okay. Now see what is they are telling that 0 to 3, then 1 to 3, 2 to 3, 4 to 3, 5 to 3. Okay. Right. You have to find an integration of n to n plus 1 is given. So directly you have to, this is not even a integration question, isn't it? This can be done directly. Okay. How we will do this? See, n to n plus 1. So when I put say n equal to 0, right? Suppose I have to find 0 to 3, right? So I put n equal to 0 here. So 0 to 3 fx would be how much? 0 to 1, isn't it? Fx dx plus 1 to 2 fx dx, isn't it? Plus 2 to 3 fx dx, isn't it? This would be 0 to 3, right? 0 to 1, I'll put 0 here. So when n equal to 0, I get 1, isn't it? Then 1 to 2, I put 1 here. 1 to 2, I'll get 2 here. Then 2 to 3, I put 2 here. So I'll get 3 here, isn't it? Then I have to find 1 to 3, isn't it? So 1 to 3 would be what? 1 to 2 plus 2 to 3, right? So integration of fx dx would be, say 1 to 3 would be what? 1 to 2 fx dx plus 2 to 3, isn't it? Fx dx, right? 1 to 2 is how much? 2. 2 to 3, how much I have is 3, isn't it? So this I get it as 6, this I get it as 5, right? Then 4 to 3, okay, 4 to 3 backwards they are saying, right? So backwards what you will do, you put the negative sign. 3 to 4 you will find, okay, 3 to 4 you will find and put the negative sign. So 3 to 4 I put n equal to 3 here, right? So I'll tell you that integration of 4 to 3 fx dx is actually negative of integration of 3 to 4 fx dx, right? Integration of 3 to 4, put n equal to 3, how much you get? 4, right? But this would be actually equal to minus 4, isn't it? So here again value you get minus 4, okay? Then what you have? 5 to 3. So integration of, here I'll write integration of 5 to 3 fx dx would be negative of 3 to 5 fx dx, isn't it? Right? So negative of 3 to 4, 3 to 4 is how much? 4, right? Plus negative of 4 to 5, 4 to 5 would be how much? 5, I think so, right? So this thing would be negative of 9, right? So whatever all the values you just add it up, so it would be 6 plus 5 plus minus 4 plus minus 9. Fine. So what you get? 6 plus 5 plus 3 also there, isn't it? 6 plus 5. Okay, so what answer you get? Okay, 2 to 3 is also there, no? Right, so 2 to 3, I haven't found it. 2 to 3 is, I'll put n equal to 2 here, so I'll get 3 also, right? 6 plus 5, I get 11 and then 14 and then minus 13, so I'll get 1 as the answer. I hope you guys must have got it, right? So this is not even a definite integration. Only property here is used that whenever, suppose if it integration of a to b fx dx, right, is equal to negative of b to a fx dx. Okay, negative of b to a fx dx. Remember, only this property is used here. Okay. Right. Now let's come here to this question. Right. Now this is a summation. Summation means adding it arithmetically. Okay. So till infinite they have taken. So I'll see what series this is becoming. Right. Sine of, when I'll put n equal to 0. So z pi, sine of pi over 3 divided by 2 to the power 0. Right. Plus sine of pi plus pi over 3. Sine 180 degree plus theta. How much it is? Sine 180 degree plus theta. Sine, and then you have is, yeah, minus sine theta, isn't it? Sine 180 degree plus theta is minus sine theta, isn't it? So then sine 2 pi, right? So wherever you are getting even terms, right, that will be positive. The value will be remaining same, but odd terms positive, even terms negative, isn't it? That's how it will be going on, right? So sine 60 degrees, how much? Root 3 by 2, right, over 2 to the power 0, right, plus sine minus root 3 by 2, right, minus root 3 by 2 divided by 2 plus root 3 by 2, uh, right, divided by 2 square, right? All this will be coming up. So I'll take this root 3 by over 2 common, right? So I have 1 to 2 to the power 0 minus half plus 2 square plus minus 2 to the power cube, like this I'll be getting, right? Now, do you know the formula of infinite GP? Infinite GP is A1 minus R. If you guys remember, infinite GP formula is A1 minus R. Okay, this is infinite GP, right? And what is finite one? AR to the power n minus 1 upon r minus 1. So that is for finite GP. Okay, so this is for infinite GP. So A is how much? 1, 1 minus r. R is how much? 1 over 2, right? Okay. So negative 2, it is getting multiplied every time, right? If I'll take the ratio, negative 2, it is getting multiplied by every time, right? So this, how much you get? 3 by 2 in them. So this you'll get 2 by 3, isn't it? So what your answer would be? Root 3 over 2 times 2 over 3, which is equal to root 3 over 3, right? Root 3 over 3. So this is your answer, answer C, I think so. Okay. So I hope you guys must have got right. What is for AP? For AP, it is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. This is the sum of n terms, right? For GP, it is AR to the power n minus 1 upon n minus 1. Okay, so I have done till question number 4 here, right? We'll be covering up in another videos. So you guys can see that. Okay, so bye bye. Take care. Have a nice day.